Welcome, folks. This is Tutswamzi. Today I'll be starting a new world, and I'm going to be playing in survival. I'm going to try to start a new web series. Just kind of start a new world. I've been playing the game for about 3 months. And when I first started, I was always watching YouTube videos and trying to find out information on how to play the game and how to live and what to do. So I'm going to be kind of doing some of the same things that I watched on other videos, maybe just a little better. So right now I'm going to create a new world. Just going to be a random seed. We're just going to call this survive or die, basically. So we'll go more world options. Going to leave pretty much all that default. Just going to do a random seed, and we're going to create the world, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully it'll be something interesting. Hopefully not. Okay. Wait for everything to load up here. Oh, we spawned in a jungle. Terrific. Jungle is not my favorite biome. Some people like them, and I do like jungles, but at the same time, just kind of let everything, all the chunks load here. They are death traps. I mean, they are literal death traps. So, just let all the chunks finish loading here so we don't get a ton of lag. So obviously the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I have a place to sleep. Good thing about jungles is tree houses are an option. Pretty easy to build and pretty safe as long as you keep them lit up. So that's probably what I'll do, or you can always dig underground if you can find underground. So here's a decent spot with some melons. Okay, well, I'm just going to find a couple of trees here and start banging out some wood. Get an axe. A shovel. Good thing about a jungle is you never have to worry about wood, as long as you like jungle wood. So we're just going to bang out these trees, just get a few blocks here so I can build a crafting table, which I've already got enough for a crafting table. And for right now, I'm just going to have this little, my spawn spot over here. This will be my little base of operations. Crafting table is 4 blocks, all 4 squares. We'll drop it right here. Then we'll just build some sticks. Build a pick, and that's all I'm going to build right now. I'm going to, maybe a shovel. I normally don't build a lot of wood tools because I just get rid of so fast that there's what I'm looking for. I do have hotkeys. I'm kind of used to playing, so you'll notice that I'll put certain tools at certain places on my bar. And I might actually just stay down here tonight. Actually, I might just dig down. That way I can mine some stuff when it gets dark. Maybe find some coal. So just going to get a little cobble here and then see if I bump into anything. Maybe get lucky, find some coal or iron. Okay, no luck. Okay, so let's just come out and take a look around. We got some sand, dirt, plenty of wood. Okay. when I'm playing in the jungle biome too, I like knocking down these little pieces right here because this undergrowth will die off if you get rid of this kind of wood here. If you get rid of this undergrowth will die in the jungle. Make it a little cleaner, a little easier to navigate around. Like I said, I don't like jungles aren't my favorite, and I may not set up my permanent base here. I may once I get a little food gathered and just want to make sure I have enough wood before I go underground so I can build plenty of stuff under there. I'll probably get about 30 wood and then go try to find some food before I start. Excuse me, I'm kind of got, if you haven't noticed, I kind of have a country accent, so I do live in the South, and at this time of the year, it's springtime. We just had the first day of spring a few days ago, so things are blooming and allergies are, my allergies are kind of bad right now. Okay, so that's decent amount of wood. Again, I like getting these just because I want this stuff to die. Okay, I think that's enough food for now. So what I like to do as a precaution before I start heading out into the world, I like usually pressing my F3 key so I can get my coordinates on the screen. I usually just take a screenshot of that. That will allow me to go back and reference this screenshot just in case I get lost. It has my coordinates in it. So I see a cow. Let's build a sword. You don't want to get lost or disoriented, and it's easy to do, especially in a jungle. It's important to kind of remember where you're at. You don't want to be out wandering around, especially after dark. You're just going to die a lot, and that gets annoying and irritating. So I normally just screenshot my home base location if I'm going to go out and start navigating around. I am just heading west, so I could just go back east and probably find my place. I do see a cow here. I'd rather see. There's a couple of cows. Could use the leather later on. Okay. It's kind of weird seeing this many cows in the jungle. But they are a good food source. They restore a lot of health per food. You do have to cook them, which same with any food. I'll have to use some charcoal. So that's one thing about night one is you want to be sure to get plenty of wood because you'll have to burn it for your oven, and it's not very it's very inefficient. It's not near as efficient as coal, so have to make sure you get plenty of I'm just going to kind of see what's around here too while I'm here. But you want to make sure you get plenty of wood to last you through the night. Make sure you can build some torches, and if you plan on doing some mining while you're underground like I do, you want to make sure you have plenty of torches so you can keep everything lit up. You don't want to be under there without any wood because then you're just going to be kind of hanging around in the dark. Just going to go grab some more wood here before I start heading back. I got enough food for the night. I got 7 beef. That'll last me until tomorrow easy. I don't plan on expending a lot of energy or hunger. It's relative to your energy, so if you're doing a lot of, you don't want to sprint a lot. You don't want to, when you fight monsters, that takes energy. So you wanna avoid doing all that kind of the early days until you can get some gear anyway. Me and my son, we have another web series we're starting where we're going to play co-op, and we were just playing around in a test world, and we spawned in to the zone, and we spawned into a covered forest. And about 10 seconds after we spawned in, we started getting attacked by zombies. We even didn't have weapons or wood or anything. We're sitting there punching these zombies around, and as a result of that, in about 5 minutes after the game started, we did survive that initial onslaught. But we were hungry. We were almost starving already, just from having to fight all those zombies. And I think the way the game does it, like every swing you make at an enemy mob, you expend, it reduces your hunger by a certain amount. And since we were punching the zombies with our fists, it would take about 10 or 20 punches each to kill the zombie. So as a result, we expended a lot of energy. Okay, so I'm going to head back west here. East. And try to find my spawns point. I think it's over here. And kind of see how this vegetation is dying a little bit. It's a lot easier if you can mark your spawn with torches, of course. Don't normally have those. Thought it was here, but I don't see my crafting table. I'm close though, I got saplings. There it is. Okay, here's my spawn point. And again, you could always... I'm gonna get a furnace going here so I can get some torches. Oh, coal. That is nice. I love coal. As we say here in the South, coal keeps the lights on. And early on, it definitely does. So I'm going to build a few torches just real quick. Because I'm afraid of the dark. And I'm going to go ahead and block myself in here. And this is the way I spend most nights on night one. You definitely don't want to be out there. If you do get lucky, though, if you do spawn into a biome where you have, going to mine this coal in just a second, but if you do happen to spawn into a plains or a forest, a lot of the times you can find sheep and then, obviously kill those sheep and get some 3 wool to make you a bed, and that makes your night one much more pleasant. I have to adjust my mic here, sorry. Alright, so let's get some of this coal, and this is basically night one. The nights will last about 20 minutes. And my main objective is I like to try to find some iron, so I just start digging. And I will dig anything that I find. I do a lot of strip mining. Let's call it branch mining. It's not really strip mining. Strip mining would actually be using TNT just to level a whole mountain. A lot of people do use that term though for branch mining. I do branch mining. It is a very efficient way of finding diamonds. You can search around for random caves, and I do a lot of caving too, don't get me wrong, I love caving. But at the same time, caving for diamonds is not the most efficient way to find them. You can look around in caves forever, and you can spend literally 5 hours caving and not find one diamond, whereas branch mining, I can dig down to level 11 in about 10 minutes. Hey, iron. And then after that, I would probably be finding diamonds in 30 minutes. So in the same hours that you would do caving, I will find way more diamonds than caving. It's not hard math. It's just the truth of the matter. Now, strip mining or branch mining, I'm sorry, is not the most interesting thing to do. But neither is this. So you just have to do what you have to do to survive. And diamonds are a key part of survival in this game. It helps you build armor, efficient tools, and things of that nature, so you can advance in the game. So I'm just going to build a furnace. I'm going to go ahead and get some food cooking here. I am getting a little hungry. I'll just go ahead and get this food in the oven. 1 block of coal will cook 8 items. So you just drop in 1 block of coal and that will cook all 7 of those items. So you don't have to worry about wasting coal. You know, obviously if you put in items in multiples of 8, you get the most efficient use of your coal. But honestly, coal is pretty plentiful, I guess you would say. You don't have to really worry about running out of coal, so I'm not that big of a miser when it comes to coal. Now iron, I am a miser, because iron is not as plentiful as coal, and when you need it, you just can't find it seems like. So it's always good to be thrifty with your iron. Get some flint maybe to build some arrows later. I've died a lot of different ways in Minecraft in the few months I've been playing, and gravel is one of the things that has killed me. When you hear guys on videos say don't ever dig up and don't ever dig straight down, don't ever dig straight up, don't ever dig straight down, that is the truth, because you can die that way. Now notice I'm just keeping everything nice and lit up down this shaft. I don't want monsters to spawn behind me. And basically the way the monsters work early on, all the time actually, but they won't spawn within 24 blocks of the player. So as long as you can be standing in pitch black dark, and as long as you're within 24 blocks, or monsters can't spawn within 24 blocks of you. Now I will say on multiplayer servers that is configurable. So on some multiplayer servers, some guys will dial that down a lot, so that's not always true. That is a thing that you can change. Especially around the spawn area. I don't think they can change it outside of spawn, but when you first spawn into a world, there is an option on the server settings to change the distance of how far mobs can spawn from spawn. And I think that overrides, I'm pretty sure that overrides the default 24 blocks that's in the world. So I just broke my pick here, so I'm going to go build a new pick. I'm going to check see what time it is before it's dark and raining. That's great. Okay. Getting a little hungry, get my meat here. Get my bar. And I think that's about enough for episode 1. So I'm going to go ahead and eat up here, and we'll resume with episode 2. Thanks for watching.